Hey now, welcome back to the Eddie Rouge Show, episode 6. This is the world famous Eddie Rouge Show. I say world famous because my boy Caslin, we gonna get the free Caslin t-shirts. He's in Switzerland right now?
Switzerland
right now. He's doing some time, over there, and I didn't know Switzerland had computers in jail, but obviously he was able to check my show out, and I'm big in Switzerland now. So I gotta say, we the world famous Eddie Rouge Show. We global now basically. So we being presented to you by the undergroundpost.com. The hottest website right now that's doing it for all your underground needs, such as the Eddie Rouge Show. I'm not really even underground no more because I'm world fucking famous, but I still fuck with the Underground Post because like I told you on the last video, I am the vice president of that fucking company now. So and I made myself that. I didn't ask. I said, motherfucker, I'm vice president. You can stay to see y'all. I'm vice motherfucking president. So we doing the undergroundpost.com, and then we also presented to you by xvideos.com, the king in all filth. So we doing big things. We don't have no guests for us today. We didn't really need a guest. I roll solo for the most part. I don't need no whole bunch of other niggas stealing my motherfucking thunder. But we got a lot to talk about. We talking about gay boy, gangsters, raping niggas, and we talking about what was in the movie theaters. We talking about obviously the milk carton, sex stories, all that good shit. So today we're gonna begin with what was happening in the movies. I don't really go to the movies myself, but apparently Oprah's doing big things. She got her own network. She's her own fucking brand just by itself. But she put out a dope movie called The Butler with Forrest Whitaker, Terrence Howard, the guy who played in Cuban Gooding Jr., and a few other good cats. A bad model bitch. I forgot her name, but
Yaya DaCosta.
Yaya DaCosta. I'll raw dog you any day. Let me know. But yeah, she came in at #1 with The Butler. I didn't really see a whole lot of previews or promos done on TV about it, but I heard like a few months ago she had Oprah did a sex scene, not a sex scene, but like a nice little romantic scene with Terrence Howard. And I just put two together, and I found out this was the movie they was talking about. So it came in at #1. It was for it to come out at #1, I thought it was gonna do like whopping numbers, but it only did 25 million. So a lot of people was like, okay, why are you bashing it? He came in at #1. 25 million is a lot of money, but it didn't really compete with, like, when it comes to opening weekends, it didn't really compete with nobody. I think Kick-Ass 2 came out the week before, so they didn't really, Oprah's a smart woman at the end of the day. She didn't, battle the big dogs over there with the Kick-Ass 2 movie. But for her to still come out #1, it's, I guess is a plus, for the black man, or the black woman in this case. But basically it's about a butler, played by Forrest Whitaker. In the slave days, his parents were slaves. Then he was, I guess, a house nigga for a minute. Then he worked at a bakery, and I guess the people in Washington seen what he was doing and was like, come be a servant at the White House. They talk about, he served, a couple of presidents, I guess, like Nixon, JFK, Eisenhower, who was actually played by Robin Williams, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't go see the movie, but it must be I see it's filled with a whole lot of good characters. Did you go check it out, James?
No, I did not.
Okay. What's the last movie you went to go see?
Last movie I seen was Elysium. It was pretty cool.
Okay. What was Elysium about?
It's about it's like a futuristic type thing.
Oh, okay, you lost me. I don't watch it. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't really technically been to the movie since 05, Christmas of 05. I went to go see Memoirs of a Geisha. But to be honest,
why were you seeing Memoirs of a Geisha? That's what I want to know.
Because, I was held against my will, and, my sister wanted to go see it, so I went to go see it. To be honest, I did go see a movie since then. I went to go see The Haunted House, I think, like last year with the Wayans brothers. or whatever. It was a pretty cool movie, but before then, yeah, it had been since '05, and I went to go see Memoirs of a Geisha. The worst 2.5 hours probably of my life at a movie theater. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, for them to be, you know, I don't think 25 million is a whole lot, but, you know, at the same time, you can't knock it. She does have a #1 movie, you know, under her belt now, you know. She under, you know, I still think her best movie was The Color Purple. You know, I'm just gonna come out there and say it. That shit was funny as shit. You know, I don't condone violence, you know, against women and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. I think it was just an inspirational movie. But yeah, The Butler, you know, came out and, you know, it did, you know, a few numbers. I'm never gonna go see it because I wait till it comes out on like HBO or some shit like that to watch. I don't go to the movie theaters like that because there's too many silly niggas out there. And let me go on record before I go any further. When I say silly nigga shit, it don't have to necessarily be done by black people. You know, silly niggas can come from white people, Mexicans, Asian. So just don't think I'm just, you know, just putting, you know, black people as a whole in a box. You know, silly nigga shit can come from the white man across the street that's living, you know, in this big ass Victorian house across the street. So it is what it is. But anyway, I just want to harp on that for a little bit. But also in the news going on, you Florida niggas is got, you know, y'all got, you know, calm this shit down. You know, I would say reportedly in Florida right now, this gay gangster goon who goes by the name of Devin Antoine Pug was accused of raping a 12-year-old boy because his brother didn't pay his debt. So, you know, since he didn't pay his debt, you know, the dude who owed the money, his 12-year-old little brother pretty much got manhandled and taken advantage of by this gangster goon who happens to be a fag, you know. And, you know, stuck his dick up inside him, went real deep, and pulled his hair and probably put a gun to his head on some real kinky, freaky Sopranos type shit. And, you know, that was pretty fucked up for him to do it. But, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you motherfuckers. If I ain't pay a motherfucker for whatever reason, and, you know, I had to pick between actually coming out my pocket to pay a nigga, or, you know, my brother taking one for the team, we family. So at the end of the day, I'll take you out for dinner, man. I'll treat you. So I'll let my brother get raped my goddamn self, because I'd be goddamn if I'm giving up my goddamn money to any of you goddamn niggas. You know, obviously when you gave me the money, I was selling you a goddamn dream. So, you know, you believed the shit and thought I was gonna pay you back. I can be on selling nigga shit too. So if it came down to me and, you know, my booty and or money compared to my brother's money, and maybe you know, shit, fuck him, you know, he gonna live off he gonna be a little traumatic off of the shit. He might become a rapper or, you know, be in Pretty Ricky or some shit like that, but he gonna live. So, you know, I'm Eddie Rule, what the fuck you want me to do? But what do you think about that, Mr. Mitchell? You know, the gangster, a goon, fucked a little 12-year-old boy in the ass, anally raped his ass. What was your feelings off of that? You know what I mean?
This is a messed up story. I'm laughing because it's kind of funny at the same time. But that's
why is it funny at the same time? You know,
you would never think that somebody, not that you can see somebody be a rapist, but you would never see a brother. I owe some money. I want to pay this money. I'm gonna let a dude rape my brother.
I mean, he probably didn't know. He probably didn't know that it would have came down to that. You know, if he would have called me and was like, he's gonna rape my brother. Like, nigga, go ahead. Cause to be honest, to be honest, I would say go ahead, cause I wouldn't believe the motherfucker. I would be like, nigga, you ain't gonna rape nobody. And I don't think he would have said no shit like that, cause there's a lot of niggas like big cock diesel gangsters on the block that's gay and we don't even know it. So it's not really shocking to me, cause they're everywhere. There's a lot of DL niggas down there on the block doing some crazy nigga shit. And, you know, some happen to like boys. And, you know, yeah, this is DeAndre Antoine Pug right here, you know. And like I said, he's a DL brother. You know, you look first glance at him, you be like, okay, he's a gangster nigga who like to smack hoes and fuck him at the same goddamn time. So, you know, he doesn't look like he'll be a faggot, but you know, he might not even be a fag. He might be bisexual. You know, he might like to fuck little boys, but you know, beat the pussy up at the same goddamn time. So, like I said, like, you know, I would just let the shit happen and deal with the consequences later. You know, I wouldn't pay the nigga a goddamn thing. You know, actually, we gonna sue him because he raped my little brother. So, you know, we gonna get even more money because of this shit. So, my brother would have just had to take one for the team. We family at the end of the day. I still love him. We definitely couldn't talk about this at Thanksgiving, obviously, that you know, you got raped and shit. If me and my brother was to ever have an argument, I would bring that up to make him cry. And nigga, at least I didn't get raped by a gangster goon, motherfucker. You know, he stuck you in the eye. All I did is take the nigga's money because I borrowed some money and I didn't pay it back. You got raped, motherfucker. So I would use that as ammunition on my brother if me and him was to ever have an altercation or nothing, something like that. But you know, he's a queen. He likes fucking little boys in the ass, and he probably sucked him off too, or vice versa. He probably put a gun to the nigga's head and was like, you know, motherfucker, suck my dick, and I won't blow your brains out. And you know, the little boy probably did it. You know, like I told y'all motherfuckers, at 12 years old, I was actually fucking my goddamn self. I wasn't fucking boys or getting raped by boys. I was fucking old women. So, as a 12-year-old, I already know that's kind of a traumatic experience. I think the reason why I act the way I do and I'm Eddie Rule, and I show you this Eddie Rule side of me, is because I probably did some fucked up shit at 12 years old, my goddamn self. So, don't be surprised if this 12-year-old boy becomes like the next hottest rapper or next genius or some shit like that. Or he might be one of the motherfuckers who goes to school and shoot up all you motherfuckers because of what happened. So, it's sad, but then like James said, it's pretty goddamn funny in my opinion. You know, I don't condone rape, whether you're male or female, but you know, you could at least fought the motherfucker back. I wonder did he fight him back, but he probably had a gun in his head and fucked him. I don't know, but yeah, that was going on in the news. You know, that was a big topic in the news. Like I said, Oprah shit was a big topic in the news. Anything else really going on in the news that you know about Mr. Mitchell? Whether it's, you know, about homosexual gangsters or niggas who want to play butlers in a goddamn movie. Like, I don't, let me harp on that a little bit. I don't understand why niggas are still doing this shit. Like, you know, I don't see so many goddamn slave-related movies and shit like that. I don't understand what was the point. Like, I guess the story had to be told, but I get it. We were some strong motherfuckers back then, and we took a whole lot of shit. We don't even need to keep reliving this shit. Like, only movie I have enjoyed with in the last 5 years that had to do with some type of dumb nigga shit was Django. To be honest, because he wasn't taking no bullshit. He was a goddamn superhero. That was the closest superhero. That was a more realistic superhero than the Will Smith movie. What was that movie about?
Hancock.
Yeah, that was more realistic than Hancock. But and I fuck with you too heavy, Will Smith. I fuck with you. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I think we need to give this shit a break about the whole little, you know, we get it. We was slaves. We was kicked over. We still are, you know, fucked over every now and then. Not me personally, probably you other niggas, but, you know, me personally, you know, the white people love me. You know, I don't give you niggas no goddamn trouble. And they, you know, they feed me back, you know, some little dollars under the table. And I fucks with you heavy. Like xvideos.com, the king of all filth. Obviously, Xvideos, that is a pornography company, and they're mostly white, and they fuck with me. So, you know, I fuck with them. So, you know, you give me $1, you know, I'll fuck with you all day long, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't understand the whole little, I don't know why we gotta keep doing this. They didn't have no more ideas, I guess, but, you know, it wasn't, you know, a big deal to me. Who else was in the goddamn movie that I can't even think of? Like, you know, Terrence Howard's my nigga. Oh, whatnot. He's gonna be in the new Best Man movie. You know, it took him like a zillion fucking years to revamp that shit. But, yeah, anyway, we gonna come back. You know, enough of this bullshit. We gonna come back with the milk carton. This is the Eddie Rule Show. Hey now, welcome back to the Eddie Rule Show, presented to you by the undergroundpost.com and xvideos.com. Like I said, we was, in the beginning of my segment, we was talking about what was going on in the news, gay boy gangsters and Oprah Winfrey and butlers and shit. Just silly, all that shit is really silly nigga shit to me because it is what it is. That's how I see it. But anyway, we welcome back. Before we get into the milk carton, I just want to let everybody know I'm coming out with a new series. I got the Eddie Rule Show. I got Day in the Life of Eddie Rule, which I'm gonna start filming soon again. But I got a new show. Everybody's seen. I kind of stole this bit from Shaq because I remember Shaq did a show on ABC called Shaq Versus, and he did a whole bunch of stupid shit versus other people. But and I say it's stupid because I think my shit is gonna be better. That's just me. But I'm gonna have Eddie Rule versus my goddamn self. So when I say my goddamn self, I'm just saying I'm gonna have it. I'm not gonna face myself because you can't face greatness with greatness. It just don't pan out. Nobody wins. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Eddie Rule's gonna be versus. It's gonna be called Eddie Rule versus, and we gonna have everything. Like my first challenge is gonna be Eddie Rule versus what's it called? Pho.
Yeah, pho.
Can you, James Mitchell? What is pho? Let the people know what is pho.
Pho is like not Japanese. What is it? Vietnamese noodle soup.
Yeah. Type
dish.
Yeah. And Eddie Rule is gonna be going against a big ass bowl of this pho. At Pho Gardens in San Francisco. We're going to probably be doing that skit in probably a week or two, depending on my schedule and Mr. Mitchell's schedule, obviously. And I'm going to whip his ass. I'm going on record right now. Pho Gardens and any motherfuckers who actually done, the Pho Challenge or just have pho in general. Y'all know about this big bowl I'm talking about. I'm going on record right now. If I lose this motherfucking challenge, I won't do a video ever again. Eddie Rule's gonna be tired. But I'm going on record right now to say Eddie Rule is gonna kick this challenge's ass. And not only am I gonna kick the ass of the Pho Challenge, I'm gonna break the record. Now, I don't know the challenge. I don't know the record. I don't know if this record still holds, but I saw a video of this one guy. He beat the Pho Challenge, but he beat it in world record time. Because the previous record was 15 minutes. I think he beat it in 13 minutes. And to be honest, you don't even have to drink the soup. You just got to finish the noodles and the meatballs that come, with the soup. And he beat it in 13. I'm going on record. Not only am I going to beat this goddamn challenge, I'm going to beat the new world record holder, which is 13 minutes. I'm going to do it in 12. Why can I do that? You see these cheeks. These cheeks is just not for show, motherfucker. I can just store some goddamn food, swallow the motherfucker, and just kill the whole competition because I'm Eddie Rule. So, I'm about to beat the Pho Challenge. That's a guarantee by yours truly, Eddie Rule. I'm playing niggas one-on-one in basketball because I'm the shit in basketball. You ask all these niggas who worked at FedEx or on the street, and where in my hometown of East Oakland, LA, everywhere I ever stayed, I smashed all these niggas in hoop, 1-on-1 or 5-on-5. Vallejo, you nigga, bum ass niggas, y'all know about me too. So I'm gonna whip any nigga in 1-on-1 basketball. My nigga Thomas, what's his last name?
Tommy, let's call him Tommy T. Y'all know
Tommy T. Y'all don't want to put his name out in the street. Good job. Tommy T, you know who I'm talking about at FedEx at the airport. I heard you bowl good. The nigga told me he bowled 247 in bowling. Me and him can go one-on-one in bowling. He said he rolled 246. Nigga, I roll 300. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking time I go bowling, all I roll is 300. I'm gonna whoop his ass. Who else I'm gonna battle? My little youngins. My bro, she got these two little motherfuckers. They do pull up like a motherfucker. I can beat them in pull ups. You know what I mean? I know I told y'all motherfuckers I don't lift weights, but this is Eddie Rule versus. I ain't supposed to lose. God damn it! So I'm gonna whoop their ass. I think I can. I think I probably hold the record for coming when it comes to sex at like the fastest time ever. So if a motherfucker want to fuck a broad on one side and I fuck the other broad on the other side, so who come the quickest? I think I can come the quickest, but I think I can hold on the quickest because my broad also said I fuck like a robot. So, you know, because I never come. So, you know what I'm saying? We can do all that shit. So, if y'all got some ideas on Eddie versus, on what I should do one-on-one with a motherfucker, y'all send me an email, Eddie_Rude@510outlook.com, or hit me up on Facebook at Eddie Rude, or hit up theundergroundpost.com, or let James Mitchell know, and we can get it popping. I do all that shit. I don't care if I don't do it on a regular basis. If we gonna do speed reading, motherfucker, I can do speed reading, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know how to swim, but if a motherfucker wanted to battle me swimming, like I said, I don't know how to swim, but we gonna make it. We gonna find a way for Eddie Rude to swim and win. You know what I'm saying? Because all we do over here is win. So, how much time do we gotta break, James Mitchell? Because I know we gotta do the milk carton, but you know, I have to let these niggas know that Eddie Rude is more than just a shit talking nigga in the attic. You know what I mean? But do we have to break?
Alright, so everybody, if you want to challenge Eddie Rude, send him an email, Eddie_Rude@hotmail.com, and we'll take a break.
Not Hotmail.
Outlook.
Is it the same thing? I don't know. I'm not computer literate.
Undergroundpost.com. You can go challenge Eddie Rude.
Yeah, you know, and let it be known. You know, you can be man, female, kid. I whoop a kid's ass. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about a kid. If he step up to the plate, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out. You know, boxing. Nigga want to see me in boxing, I'll knock a nigga the fuck out. Y'all remember last week Jaron said he whipped niggas for fun. Jaron, you want to box, nigga? I give you a two-piece. You know, I give him that Smoking Joe Frazier left hook. You know what I mean? So it really don't matter to me. I'll whip anybody's ass and whatever. If you want to run, race me, I'll Usain Bolt you niggas. Usain Bolt. If you want to fuck with me on racing, I'll whip your ass. I have to take steroids, but I'll whip your Jamaican ass. But, you know, anything. What's your specialty, James Mitchell, when it comes to physical activities or eating?
Physical activities or eating?
Yeah, physical activities or eating. Which one? What are you good at?
I'm pretty good physically.
Like what?
I would say.
So I can kick your ass. What you think you good at?
Alright, let's do a mixed martial arts. Let's go. Me and you. In the octagon. Let's go.
In the octagon, huh?
Eddie Rude versus James Mitchell in the octagon.
That's a lot of fucking. Yeah, you see his fucking muscles? I mean, look at these guys. These the bad boys right here. MMA, huh? I would definitely. I mean, this is one of my challengers, and you know, maybe because he's sitting right close to me, I'm kind of pussing out right now. I'm not scared of this motherfucker. I whip his ass in MMA too. You know, I'll Brock Lesnar that motherfucker. You know, you see the guns, motherfucker. I'm out here in these motherfucking streets like that. But MMA, besides MMA, what else could we do?
Let's see. I'm pretty good at music stuff.
Like,
see, I got guitars and microphones around.
I mean, we can freestyle. Oh yeah, all my rapping ass niggas. If y'all think y'all can battle me in a rap, we can do Eddie Rude versus a rapper, and we freestyle. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar. I'm still waiting for my reply, bitch. Hit me back with that shit. But any of you local Bay Area artists who think y'all can really rap, and we see who put out the better song, and then we put it out to the masses and see who'll win that shit. I rap, I sing, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you want to battle me, so
I think you need to battle Super Hot Fire / Mr. Deshawn Raw. He said he's the funniest nigga alive.
Oh yeah, Deshawn Raw, the nigga who went crazy, right?
Yeah, he kind of went crazy.
Oh Jesus Christ, he pulled a Pretty Ricky stunt out on everybody too, and just fucking went bananas. For those who don't know Deshawn Raw, which shouldn't be nobody besides my ass, because like I said, I'm not on the computer like that before I start doing this show. Deshawn Raw was a cat. Hella funny nigga. He does comedy skits. He's from LA. Does comedy skits. And, you know, his claim to fame was doing parodies of like a rap battle. And the shit was, you know, got mad attention. Had like over 80 million views. And had people like 50 Cent, Soulja Boy, all the like hot rappers at the time to come on the show. And Chris Rock signed him, you know, was going to sign him to a deal to be on, I think, was it the Chris Rock's show, or was it just...
He was going to have his own show, from what I heard.
Okay.
On HBO, I think it was.
Okay.
HBO or Comedy Central.
So he was going to have his own, you know, he got signed to work with Chris Rock, and was going to have his own show on HBO, Comedy Central, and You know, he was on the top, and you know, from what I hear, and like I said, I don't really fuck with niggas like that. I only deal with funny, and I only deal with my type of funny. So they said Deshawn Raw basically just deleted all his YouTube videos and just disappeared. And he recently did a video or interview with a motherfucker, and he said he just wanted to stop doing it, and you know, he wanted to do stand-up comedy, and the motherfucker said he's not only the funniest nigga out, period, right now, he's the funniest nigga ever. Like, God only created one top funny nigga of like lifetime of like niggas who wanted to do this funny shit. But he's the funniest nigga of like all time, point blank period. Ain't nobody touching him. Okay, so this is my response to that basically. Deshawn Raw, funny nigga. You know, I find his parodies of the skits he do with the rapping thing to be funny as shit. But he said he was gonna stop doing that for a minute and do stand-up comedy. So he showed this trailer on his YouTube channel of him doing like a promo of his stand-up comedy tour he's gonna start doing this summer. And let's hope that's just that's not his best material, because if that's his best material, Kevin Hart shouldn't be worried about his top spot. Cat Williams, Little Duval, which I fuck with, or any of these other stand-up comedians, you shouldn't have to worry about this nigga Deshawn Raw, because that shit was complete trash garbage in French for you French motherfuckers out there. The nigga, yeah, that shit was plain corny, wacky shit. To be honest, I think the nigga should just stick to what he knows, which is just great, you know, comedy skits with the rapping thing or whatever. But him to say he's the funniest nigga ever, you know. Mr. Mitchell first said he was crazy. When I looked at the video, when he said that shit, yeah, I was like, the motherfucker gotta be snorting, smoking, or shooting up something in his bloodstream to make him believe that. But I guess any motherfucker who really is popping, you know, want to say they the best, just like how Kendrick Lamar said, you know, he's the best, and anybody want to come fuck with him, come holler at him. So for him to say that, I guess that would get a nigga like me to be like, nigga, you funny, but you ain't fucking with Eddie Rule. So basically what I'm extending myself with the Eddie Rule versus Deshawn Raw, you probably ain't gonna want to fuck with me, because you're gonna be like, this nigga only got 100 something views on all his little episodes, whatever. This nigga ain't really popping like that. But my nigga, if you want to see Eddie Rule one-on-one when he comes to this funny shit, we can do that shit. I don't do just episodes, motherfucker, the Eddie Rule show. I can do skits. I can act. I don't really do the stand-up comedy shit, but you know, I've been referred to some motherfuckers who wanted me to do stand-up comedy shit. But nigga, I'm funnier than you. I look better than you. My dick is probably bigger than you. Your whole fucking body. So if you really want to fuck with some real OG, I smack the shit out of your head, funny type shit, come holler at Eddie Rule. It can be Eddie Rule versus Deshawn Raw. I'll take your bitch. I'll fuck your bitch, take your bitch, then take her back because we really don't want her. Like I said, this ain't no LA versus Bay thing, you know what I mean? I think I'm probably the funniest nigga out in the Bay, period. I do this funny on a daily basis when I'm not even trying. Like, I be at work talking bullshit, these niggas just dying laughing. Like, nigga, all I said is I walked across the street, you know what I mean? They laughing, you know what I mean? Like, right now, the motherfuckers laughing. That's how fucking good I am at this shit. I don't motherfucking try. So, Deshawn Raw, you know, your favorite catch line is, I'm not a rapper. So, you know what I mean? I'm not a comedian, my nigga. So, if you really want to battle a real funny nigga who don't try at all, we can do this shit. So, you know, get back at me. Anybody who fuck with him that knows the nigga, get back at me. And, you know, we can make the shit happen. So, we'll be back with the milk carton, I promise you. This is the Eddie Rule Show. Welcome back to the Eddie Rule Show. Presented to you by the undergroundpost.com, xvideos.com. Can't go off it. You know, we wrapping it up, you know. I'm sorry y'all had to hear that rant about, you know, sending shout outs out to everybody. Like I said, I don't think the nigga's gonna really respond. If it somehow surfaces to one of his people, they be like, man, this nigga corny as shit, man. He's a low bottom ass nigga. Don't fuck with him. So, Deshawn Roth, how you listen to your people? You know, you crazy. I know you a crazy motherfucker, but you ain't that crazy. Cause you know if you respond back to me, I will Ja Rule your ass. It's just a known fact, my man. You know, I don't Ja Rule a whole lot of niggas when it comes to a whole lot of other shit. So, you know, stay in your lane, man. You cool with me, you know. But I'm just saying, I'm a funnier nigga than you, point blank, period. But anyway, we going back to one of my biggest segments, you know, the milk carton. You know, we don't put, like I said, let's recap. Chingy's went up in that motherfucker. I'm getting, like, out of all the niggas I don't put in the milk carton, I'm getting a lot of feedback from Chingy. Like, y'all niggas, just cause y'all from St. Louis, I mean, I understand, but, you know, Chingy ain't popping. And like I said, I'm not dissing none of these niggas really on here. It might sound like I'm dissing them, but I'm not really dissing them, to be honest, because everything I'm really saying is factual. You know, find a lie that I don't said about one of these niggas. That nigga was spotted with a tranny. I said that shit. You know, he ain't popped since Ludacris dropped him. You know, he doing celebrity relationship shit on VH1. You know, so what the fuck you want me to do? You know, we went with Fantasia. Y'all thought I was dissing this bitch. The bitch couldn't read. Y'all knew the bitch couldn't read. I don't know why y'all put the bitch out there if y'all knew she couldn't read. Y'all knew that shit was gonna come out. I never really dissed her. She was fucking with niggas who was still married. That's what happened. Who else we put out? Who was number 3? Hammer. We knew Hammer was the shit. But nigga, you didn't have to put on no goddamn Speedo, my nigga. You know, no. You didn't have to do that. James knew that. James know that he didn't have to put on no goddamn Speedo. You know, I was a big fan of you, Hammer. That still pisses me off to this day. You know what I mean? But I'm not hating on the nigga. That shit actually happened. He was, like, had a zillion fucking dollars and lost it all and went to doing pumps and the bump. And it was like, you know, nigga, stop it. What? 4, you know, we had Maya. I didn't, you know, Maya's just, when you living in a Beyonce world, you know, you can't be as hot as Beyonce. It's just that simple, you know. The hobby besides her, I think her biggest claim to fame was The Game and 50 Cent both saying they smashed her. That was it, you know. She had some hit songs, but I would think that was her biggest publicity stunt. 5, we had, you know, I was feeling special that day. I gave y'all the whole Bad Boy record label, you know what I mean? You know, and it wasn't even a diss to Diddy. Diddy is a big pioneer in the hip-hop game. He gave y'all tons of artists, but at the same time, he kind of fucked them with no Vaseline because, you know, where's these niggas now? And they all, for the majority, are broke, so... You know, but anyway, I think this is probably gonna be one of my most favorite milk cartons of all time. I think they came out when I first seen them. It was like 04, 05-ish. You know, they came out with that hit single "Grind With Me." I think I first seen it on BET, so y'all know who I'm talking about when I say "Grind With Me." It's none other than Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky. You know, my niggas. The original 4, that is. No, they had more motherfuckers come and go in that motherfucking in the 5 Heartbeats, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, they came out, you know, and they made a big splash in like 04, 05-ish, and I thought they was brothers, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. At first I heard they was brothers, and they, you know, 3 of them rapped, and one was the singer. Pleasure P was the singer. Baby Blue was just the midget of the group, and he rapped. And then you had Slick'em High, Slick'em Low, whatever his name is, with the fucked up hairdo. He was the wild nigga. He was like the trick daddy of the group. And then you had, like, he rapped, but then at the same time he had that little, you know, I'll lick the shit out your pussy look. And Spectacular, you know, the pancake batter, colored ass nigga. You know, shout out to Charlamagne who came up with that name, pancake batter, colored ass niggas. You know, Team Light Skin, you know, one of them niggas. And then, you know, they was popping, you know, they was one of the last few boy band groups to really be popping. You know, I heard on, you know, with their fucking concerts, you know, it was damn near like a motherfucking sex show on there. They be putting mad baby oil down on the floor and all on each other. slipping and sliding and dry humping the bitches and, you know, some real kinky, freaky ass shit. So, you know, I ain't never went to one. That's just what I heard. But yeah, you know, they was popping for a minute. I don't know, I think Pleasure P, you know, he eventually, you know, left the group to do his solo thing in like 07. And he kind of made a, you know, a big splash on a solo tip. And, so then they had to bring in a new nigga. So, James, who was that, the person that, you know,
that was Movet.
Movet. Do we have a picture of Movet?
Came
we have
in
a picture of
2007.
Movet came in. He was supposed to be the replacement to Pleasure P.
Then he left in 2008, and Ambition/Foreplay came in.
Ambition/Foreplay came in.
And then he left in 2009, and had Lingerie come in.
Lingerie. So nigga came in and he named himself Lingerie. That's a bad nigga. Lingerie was after Pleasure P left, the group was basically over, but they was still trying to hold on to like what sanity they still had, and you know, this is which one?
That's Lingerie right there. It's looking kind of sexy right there.
I don't condone anything that nigga just said right now. You know what I mean? Then you had Movet. Movet is... So he's the guy on the far right. Yeah. They all look kind of Michael Jackson-ish with that them outfits on, but you know. Yeah, and then... So how many members did they have? Okay, so after Movet, Ambition, Foreplay, Lingerie, and then they had Playboy. Jesus fucking Christ. So they had 4 people to try to replace Pleasure P, and it just wasn't popping no more. I didn't know they were still bringing in niggas after the first nigga tried to replace Pleasure P. So yeah, they just, you know, they eventually just faded out, you know, and I was real big. I love the grind with me. I love Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. I remember, what was they first single off their second album? Let's Talk About Sex, Baby. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna sing to y'all niggas. What the fuck I look like? Dang. But, you know, they had, a lot of few hits, you know what I'm saying? They tried to come back, but, you know, they just disappeared like a whole lot of artists do. So then, you know, the downfall comes, you know, with every group, you know what I mean? First, you had the motherfucker Slickum Low or High, whatever his name is, the fucked up gunplay hairdo. He was on World Star, he was sniffing cocaine off the goddamn driver's license thing, you know what I mean? He was wilding like a motherfucker. Yeah, man. I know it's hard times being a celebrity, always on the road, you know, you experiment with certain things, but don't blast the shit for everybody to see. Like, we don't need to see that shit. You know, we already know you crazy. Do that shit in the privacy of your own goddamn home. Everybody know Eddie Rude crazy as shit. I done told y'all every goddamn freak ass story I can probably think of. But I'm not gonna sit here with a camera and stick a remote up a bitch twat so everybody can see her. Have a bitch lick my ass so everybody can see her. Come on a bitch wheelchair for everybody to see. Unless y'all want that. If y'all want that, y'all can email me and I'll probably do my best to try to reenact that for y'all. It might come, you know, just in case. So FYI. So yeah, this nigga sniffing cocaine. Then he had another rumor that he could have been a, you know, a homosexual, a flamer, a pillow biter, and, you know, so what did Slick 'em High do? He said, I'm gonna show you niggas I'm not a faggot. And what's one way to show the whole world that you're not gay? Let them know, James. What's a way? Well, do we have to blur this? Hope we don't have to blur this.
It's good enough. We don't gotta blur it. We just keep it small like that.
Yeah.
But he tried to prove that he's not gay by giving a little sex tape video.
Yeah.
Of him having sex with a person. But you can't really tell that if it's male or female or not.
That bitch is taking the dick. Well, see, this is the problem between me and James. James don't really you know, he don't really think that's a bitch still. He thinks that could be a guy or whatever. I think it's a bitch. only a bitch can take dick like that. I've seen it, you know. Not to say I've seen homosexual activity. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, my cousins are gay. You know, if y'all didn't know that, I have a whole lot of gay cousins, so I don't see them get, you know, I actually didn't walk in the room on one of them and he was taking a dick. So, you know, they got them broad shoulders and they go straight, like straight, you know what I mean? Bitches, they slumped over and, you know, they got some more cushiness going on over there. So, that looked like a bitch taking it. It could be China, for all I know. It could be China the wrestler. But, I mean, yeah, Slickum, this don't really prove that you're a straight man. You can just be bisexual at the least. But, you know, you fucking a bitch in the elevator, that's some silly nigga shit. You know, I might do that with my old lady eventually. Baby, daddy loves you. You know that. But, you know, that was some wild shit, Slickum. And, you know, that was what it was. I know you going through it, you know. You look like you going through it. You went a long ways down from what you was, you know, normally doing. But last but not least, probably the greatest fucking video I've seen in like the last 20 minutes. I'm just gonna say last 20 minutes. Spectacular. He did a fucking video where, you know, he definitely questioned his sexuality. I don't think Slickum really showed that he was gay, but Spectacular said, fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna steal the whole show. I'm gonna show that not only am I gay, but probably everybody in the group is gay. He challenged everybody from Bow Wow to Chris Brown to Trey Songz that he was the best dancer. So, you know, I would, you know, if I was to do that, I would be like how I challenged all you niggas like Deshawn and all them niggas. You know, I got my clothes on, first of all. And, you know, I'm in front of the camera, you know. So he did everything right. He challenged the niggas. He had a camera in front of me. You know, you supposed to at least go to a dance studio or something.
Look at that, anyway. Turn your head
I'm not turning around. I'm not turning around. I don't fuck with the gay shit. You know what I mean? I know I probably looked at the MC Hammer. He got that from MC Hammer, first of all. The whole outfit. I'm not fucking with the shit.
I know you see this.
Oh God, I'm not even looking. I seen the video before, so I'm not gonna act like I ain't never seen the shit. But he begins to dance, and I don't think Chris Brown was dancing like that, or whoever else in the R&B game was dancing like that. Is it over?
No, it's not.
Is he still dancing?
The video's 5 minutes long. There'll be a link in the description if anybody wants to watch the video.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna front. Spectacular was my favorite member of Pretty Ricky. So when just like Hammer, when I seen this shit, I just put my head down, took a... That's all I can really do because, yeah, this is just another speechless moment from Eddie Rule. Y'all know I don't really get speechless over a whole lot of shit, but this nigga he hurt me, you know what I mean? Yeah, thank God. Okay, so, yeah, that was suspect. What you thought about that, Jen? Like, you know, is he gay for doing that, or is he, like, what, like, would you do that?
You asked me, is he gay?
Yeah, is he gay?
I'll give you Exhibit A right here. That's Exhibit A right there.
Not looking, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know that.
I'm not going to say, I don't know the guy. I'm not going to say yes or no. You can look at that. And you just, he just like to dance like that. I never seen the guy dance like that.
I mean, strippers do that. But you challenging a man to dance like that. And that's your way to prove that you can dance better than a man. You want a man to look at that shit? Be like, oh man, I can dance better than that. Damn. Thought you turned the shit off, James. Goddamn. Man. And the shit, he got a long fucking, you know, red Speedo and shit. You got them cornrows. Jesus Christ. Like, I ain't gonna get into detail of this nigga's outfit when he got on. But yeah, Pretty Ricky, y'all gonna get my 6, you know, induction into the milk carton. We gotta take a break. We gotta pay some bills or something, cause my mind is fucked. So we gonna be back with another story, you know, more story time with Eddie Rule. This is the Eddie Rule Show. We be back. Oh my
I'm
God.
in the back, getting ready. For me, I'm impatient. What's up? This your boy Eddie.
And he's still going. He's still going while he's talking. Oh, they switch. They're running a train. They're partying a pillow cushion of some sort. What's this fuck shit you got me watching, Jay?
I need your review on this video. They're trying to battle Pretty Ricky. Who do you think will win?
They call me Pressure. I got explicit reasons why.
Oh, he slid down. Damn, how many niggas is out there? How many niggas this pillow cushion gonna take? It's a lot of niggas to be taking. Oh, God.
Alright, so what are your thoughts on this video?
They too close to be dancing like that, first of all, with each other. I wouldn't be surprised. Damn, they just triple teaming that poor cushion.
That's 5 guys.
Oh.
There's a couch moving over there. There's a guy off the street moving the couch.
And you know, this is how I know they're serious, because none of them are laughing about this. They taking this dead fucking serious. Hey Jan, I think we might have to do a parody of this video. I think it gotta be me, you.
It's not gonna be me. You might.
I'll do it.
Scott can come up
Hey, I'll do it. I'll battle all them niggas. That'll be another Eddie Rule versus. Yeah, that had to be the funniest, one of the funniest things I've seen now. Since the other video I told you I've seen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the niggas in Florida, let me tell y'all something. You niggas in Florida, I'ma stay as far away from Florida as I can. This is just it's got out of hand. Like, I'm stuttering right now because the shit is just blowing my fucking mind. First you had the bath salt incident, you know, y'all zombies and eating motherfuckers. Then y'all had the whole George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin situation. Then y'all got these crazy gay boy gangsters, you know, fucking, you know, 12-year-old boys because his brother didn't pay the goddamn debt off. Then you got these niggas right here going butt fucking crazy on a goddamn pillow cushion. Then you got Pretty Ricky, one sniffing coke, one in a red Speedo, going. He's showing me more gay ass videos of these gay ass niggas. Is that Obama in the background? God damn, you watching? Come on, god damn it. That's an Obama picture in their mama's living room, and look what they doing. What do you think the president can be doing?
Why are they like doing that, pointing at each other and everything?
Are these the same guys?
That's the same guy.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I can't believe we're looking at this shit. And he got his shoes on in their mama house like that. Everybody else got they shoes off. That's like when this nigga might really be Pretty Ricky, spectacular, he had the tattoo and everything. That's spectacular right there. God damn it. You can't even see this black ass nigga. Like a big ass, like his shadow. He got so much black on it, he black as shit, he look naked. God damn it. They all on balance, come on. Y'all know the routine. It's not like y'all know the routine. Y'all practice this shit a million fucking times. God, he black as shit. You can't see him. Y'all tell me, can y'all see this nigga right here? It's a person right there. He moving. Y'all can't see him. Oh, shit. Is he fucking a chick?
That reminds me of somebody we know. That likes to take objects.
Oh.
I won't say no name.
Yeah. We don't want to be, we don't want no problems or lawsuits. It's time to get on the chair now, huh? What if their mom walks in and seen this? Is it one where like their mom walk in on them? And who taping this shit? How you a straight man, you taping this goddamn? We need to have a segment. We gonna have a segment besides the milk carton and sex story. Silly nigga shit. We gonna have a video, one video per episode of like the silliest nigga shit we can find. And that was our first inductee. Thank you, Janice Mitchell. Spectacular from Pretty Ricky. You definitely helped out with that shit. Yeah, we gonna be back after we pay some bills. My mind just been raped by these gay gangster goons all goddamn day. I'm gonna let y'all know, ladies, I don't condone this homosexuality activities. Like, I don't know if Mr. Mitchell doing this shit, but I don't know how he finding all this gay shit, but I don't know. I don't know nothing about this. I like strictly pussy. So, yeah. And remember, baby, daddy still loves you. So, I'm not gay. We just do gay shit around here, as I can see. But, yeah, we gotta pay some bills. We'll be right back. I'm gonna give you the sex story and all that. That's the Eddie Rouge shit. Alright, welcome back to the Eddie Rouge show. I'm not really as animated because like this episode has been probably our craziest to date when it comes to the shit we've been talking about, and we had to, put y'all in front of this TV to look at. We don't see gay boy gangsters, we don't see niggas stripping and little boys stripping, and spectacular, Pretty Ricky, man. Y'all role models, man. Y'all see what y'all got to leave these little niggas doing. You know what I mean? Y'all got them being like you. But I guess Eddie Rouge is doing the same thing because a few weeks ago, I was in the hood, in Oakland, in the hood at this liquor store, and these two boys, I was living in the liquor store, and these two boys, was across the street, and they see me, and they was like, Eddie. They didn't say Rude, they just said Eddie. And I looked, and they was running across the street real fast. I'm like, these niggas is about to world star me, man. I think these niggas about to whip my eyes. So I'm like, oh, fuck, what's about to really go down? So I'm looking to the right of me and the left of me and behind me in the liquor store, because I was like right in the doorway. And they was like, oh shit, Eddie Rouge, man, that's you, right? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm still thinking they're gonna try to whip my ass, so I'm kind of getting ready. Like I'm about to drop these little motherfuckers. I don't care how old it is. I'm about to drop the shit out of them because I'd rather it be them than me. You know what I mean? I got a reputation to uphold. God damn it. So they was like, yeah, you funny as fuck. Wooty wooty woot. So I'm kind of letting my guard down. They was like, can you sign my football? And I thought that was like the craziest nigga shit / I'm touched. I almost cried. I didn't cry. And I signed their football, and I should have took a picture with him, but I was so scared because I'm like, these niggas gonna probably, I'm thinking it's a setup. But shout outs to them little motherfuckers, man. I fuck with y'all off top. Those some real fans. I actually had to sign my first autograph, but I fucks with them heavy. But anyway, this is story of time with Eddie Rouge. Just like the milk carton gave y'all such great stories as the X-Tube lady and the Milton, aka Wildcat, even though that wasn't technically a sex story, but it was a penis that did come out. Wasn't mine, it was his. We had the wheelchair incident. We had bitches, licking my eyes. I'm leaving bitches in hotel rooms after I get done slutting them out. But this one is a kind of a more embarrassing one for me personally because it showed how excited I can get and I can get, I can bust real fast without nothing really going on. So, this was, like I said, all my stories for the most part is in my younger days. I don't do none of this shit no more. Cross my heart. Yeah, I don't. Baby, I love you. Daddy loves you. I don't fuck around like that no more. But anyway, I met this one, broad, and I had met her. Anybody who from Oakland know about Eastmont Mall, which is really not a mall anymore. It's more like a after school program for little niggas to go into and run around because there's basically nothing in there. But it was, I met this broad at the Eastmont Mall and we was chopping it up. I was, a lot of people don't believe me, but I'm a shy person. Like, a lot of people think I'm just this crazy, loudmouth ass nigga, but nah, that's not really me. I like to keep it, low key. So I was with my partner, and anybody who know me, who know when I fuck with hoes, I always play the shy guy or, I'm standoffish. So, we played the role. He was talking to this one broad, and then I was just, laid back. I wasn't really doing a whole lot of talking. And but the girl who was trying to talk to me, or the other girl who wasn't getting talked to by my partner, she approached me and was talking whoop. And I'm one of them niggas, if you talk, I'll talk back. So we was chopping it up. And she gave me her number, we was texting back and forth and talking on the phone or whatnot. So, a few months went by and we would kick it, but we never did shit. So, she was one of them broads who had like, no ass, which, everybody know I love fat asses. She had, big titties, and so, she had the milk, but the pancake ass, so, pancakes and milk. So, I wasn't really, feeling her, but, she had on a physical level, but, she would tell me shit like, we'd be texting at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, this is a rule, people. After 2 o'clock, from 2 in the morning, after that, it's strictly booty call hours. So if you text me, call me, or do whatever with me, and you a bitch, after that certain hour, I'm going to take it as you want to fuck or you want to talk nasty. So, I'm down to do whatever. You know what I mean? So, she texted me at like 2 in the morning and was like, are you up? I'm like, yeah, I'm up. And she was like, can you, you want to kick it? I'm like, 2 in the morning, whatever, we can do it. So, it's like, what I'm saying, it's like 2 in the morning. I'm a young nigga. I was staying kind of by the, not the lake in Oakland, not by like Lake Mary, but I was kind of in that vicinity in these apartments. So she came and picked me up, and she had this like ghetto ass Geo Metro looking ass car. It wasn't like a Geo Metro exactly, but it kind of reminded me of that. And she was like, because she was an older woman too. I was like 17 at the time. A lot of the shit I was doing at 17, believe it or not. So she came to pick me up, and we was in the car, and we was just talking, and she was like, yeah, we about to go back to my house. And I'm like, oh, so your roommate ain't home? She was like, nah. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, we driving, and I'm telling her, I'm talking nasty to her. I'm talking about, I sell these hoes dreams. I'm going to eat your pussy. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, make out with you, suck your titties. I'm going to fuck your fat ass. Or whatever. But when I said, I didn't mean like her actual weight. I meant her fat ass. But she don't have a fat ass. But she was, like I said, I sell dreams, and she was going along with it. So, we was role playing like she had a fat ass. So, she like, okay, whoop. And then she was like, so is that dick big? So, I was like, it's alright. I'm downplaying my shit. It's a good, 6, 7, a good day. And she was like, oh, okay, that's alright. I can work with that. So, obviously, she had bigger dicks than this before. So, we gonna fast forward it. We get to this light. We on MacArthur at this time. So, she gonna pick me up from, like I said, I was damn near close to like Lake Mary, and we already on MacArthur past Castlemont High School, and we getting close to this light. So while she driving, I whip my dick out. I'm feeling like I'm the man. I'm about to fuck this bitch. I'm the man, goddammit. So I whip my dick out, you know, and I start getting hard or whatever. I'm showing her. Bitch, I'm more than 7 inches, goddammit. You see this shit? See this big ass dick? But she couldn't see it because it was dark. So I tried to turn on her light in her car, but shit didn't work. So I had to take my phone and show it. So I'm stroking. You know, everybody know right hand wonder gets me going. So, but I was using my left one. This is the only time I probably ever stroked my shit with my left hand. I didn't know how good I was with the left. But I got the light on my shit and I'm showing her. And my dick is just steadily getting hard because she had like some little oil in the car. I don't jerk my shit off without any type of oil, hand cream, nothing like. I don't go dry. Fuck that shit. I got sensitive skin. Can't do that shit. So I'm going and I'm showing her. I'm like, yeah. She like, ooh, shit, nigga, why you lie? You bigger than 7. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm about to do woot to you. And I'm talking all dirty to her and shit. So we stopped. We on 90th and MacArthur, people. So this is where shit went south for Young Pimpin'. We at this light and I'm stroking my shit. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, that's how hard I can get. And I'm stroking it. And then, you know, when you about to come, you get that. And then she was like, this is what she said that, like, took the cake. This is what fucked me up, people. She like, yeah, I'ma suck the shit out your motherfucking nut. Out your dick, not your nut. Out your dick. And I'ma suck you and milk you like a motherfucking cow. So I'm sitting there, and when she said that shit, I stopped at the head. And I feel it coming. I'm just showing her. I'm trying to get to the house to fuck her with this big dick. But I stopped in mid-motion, like towards the tip. Because when she said that shit, I get the tingling feeling. And I'm trying to hold the shit as hard as I motherfucking can. And I'm holding this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, for real. But I'm trying to play it off. Like I'm not about to come. And yeah, it accidentally came. And it came all over her glove compartment. And at first she didn't see it. But when I nut, I do a whole lot of jerking reaction. Yeah, Jen, I do a whole lot of jerking reaction. So when I first squirted, I didn't move, and I was trying to hold myself. But then some more came out, and more came out, and I'm doing this. So she's looking at me to see if I'm having a seizure or some type of shit. Cause I don't know if this happened to you niggas, but when I come, bust a big nut, I'm shaking and I'm all uncoordinated and shit. And then she starting to see I'm coming, and I'm coming all over her goddamn glove compartment. It was like a little low glove compartment, so I shot my shit. And I'm like, oh shit, and I'm yelling and all this motherfucking, and she just looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb motherfucker? So, it was all on my hand and all on the glove compartment. So I wiped the rest of it off on her glove compartment because I'm like, shit, it's already on your shit, so I might as well. So I was lying and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till we get back to the house. I'm like, I'm sorry, baby, I'm gonna get hard for you again. Ladies, I'm gonna let you know this right now. After I bust my nut, ain't no more fucking, ain't no more cuddling, we ain't kissing, we ain't doing none of that shit. Even with my old lady, we don't do that shit. We go straight to fuck to sleep, because I'm not getting my dick hard again. Because anybody who knows that shit, no, we ain't doing it. My dick get all sensitive, I don't want to touch my shit no more. Fuck you, fuck the dick, fuck all this shit. It's all about going to sleep, because I'm 80 rude and I don't give a shit. So she like, okay, nigga, whatever. I can't believe you came on my shit like that. So she cussing me out. I want to let niggas know we on 90th and MacArthur, 2:30 in the morning in East Oakland. So I'm surprised we didn't get robbed, shot, killed, raped, or whatever. And this light is still red. So I'm gonna let y'all know now, the light was a long light. So we arguing, or she cussing me out. I already came all over this bitch glove compartment. Everybody know after my horny vision comes off, I look at what I'm really fucking with at the time. I'm like, so I'm gonna get myself out of this situation. So what I do is, the bitch don't, like I said, the bitch got this old hoopty ass Geo Metro looking like ass car, so she don't got no electric locks on her door. So I pull it up. I pull the lock up because I lock my doors every time I'm in a car because I don't want to fall out the motherfucker. So I unlock the lock, and I'm like, when this shit before this shit turn green, I gotta jump out this motherfucker. So I'm trying to get myself ready. But as y'all know, I've busted a fat ass nut. I really don't have no energy. But I'm going to try it anyway for the people. So, you know, not for the people, but just for me, because I don't want to go back to this bitch house. I'm done. Like, I already came. What the fuck I need to go to your house for? I don't want to talk. I don't trust you like that, bitch, so I'm not about to go to sleep. So, what I did was, I said 1, 2, 3. I opened the door and I was like, and she was like, what you doing? Because the light turned green as soon as it said 3. So she was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, I need to spit. And then I acted like I was about to spit. And, you know, my seatbelt was already off. And I just ran. But I did like the dumbest shit ever. I ran, but I came right back and closed the door. Now this is where the shit gets stupid. Because it's like, nigga, if you gonna run, leave the fucking... Why do you care if her door is still, you know, open or not? I was a gentleman. I felt like being a gentleman. So this is what happened, right? After I get done, I run. And I get like 2 feet to the corner, and then I just come back and close the door, and then kept running. The bitch didn't chase me. She didn't do shit. She just basically went straight and just went home. And it was one of like the dumbest things. So like, let me remind you again. People who live in the Bay Area know anything about Oakland. I'm on 90th and MacArthur in deep East Oakland. And basically the house where I was staying at, or the apartments I was staying at, is damn near by Lake Mary. So y'all probably wondering, how did my black ass get home? And like I said, it's like 2:30 in the morning. So my ass is walking in East Oakland. I had dried, you know, nut on my hoop shorts. I did get some on my hoop shorts. And I'm looking like a goddamn fool. So basically what happened was, you know, I took the cell phone out. I called moms. I told her basically what happened. I told her, you know, I snuck out, you know, I was supposed to fuck this bitch, and that's what happened. And she was like, well, where you at right now? And I'm like, I'm on 90th and MacArthur. Well, I was on Bancroft by that time, because I walked all the way down Bancroft by this gas station on 90th and Bancroft. And it was kind of scary too, because it was like mad niggas standing outside this goddamn gas station. But I played it off like it was like a real nigga supposed to. And she started, my mom's yelling at me through the cell phone. And, you know, eventually she came to come get me. So, yeah, that's the moral to that fucking story is, you know, don't try to, you know, if you can't really hold your shit, don't really be trying to motherfucking, you know, show off. I tried to show off and it backfired on young pimpin'. So, yeah, that was the sex story with Eddie Rule. We gonna be back with closing arguments and closing comments. This is the Eddie Rule Show. Welcome back to the Eddie Rule Show. Yeah, that's probably my most embarrassing sex story you probably gonna get from me. You know, shout out to Brianna. That was her name. She probably don't care. She probably let it be known that that's what happened. And you know, yeah, coming on her glove compartment probably wasn't the smartest idea. I personally think the bitch shouldn't have been talking all nasty to me. She seen I was stroking my dick. And that was just a fucked up situation for me. But like I said, you know, a lot of people ask me, like, do you only fuck, like this broad wasn't, like, ugly or nothing. She was actually cute and everything, had a cool little body, but she just didn't have a fat ass. I'm an ass man. I don't like titties like that. You can have titties, but I really had, like, small titties and a fat ass, personally. But, you know, a lot of people ask me, do you only fuck women with retarded kids and fat bitches and old bitches and shit like that? Let me go on record to say that right now. Like, I fuck a lot of bad bitches, but it's times out there where Eddie Rule gets kind of lonely or it's kind of dry out there for young pimpin'. So, he's going to take the first thing he can get. So, you know, you might see me fucking a fat slob or an old bitch that's like 60 years old, or, you know, certain little shell bitches that's in wheelchairs. But, you know, I'd rather tell y'all my unfortunate incidents than talk about some lovey-dovey shit I'm done. Cause like everybody does that shit. Ain't too many niggas out here really want to talk about they mishaps like I don't talk about my mishaps. I let it be known I don't fuck the fat bitches, 300 pounds, I don't fuck bitches that's handicapped, and I don't fuck, you know, I don't accidentally pre-ejaculated on motherfuckers' glove compartments. That's just me, you know. I just try to be real with y'all as much as I can. Cause I'm the Eddie Rude, and that's my shit. And before we go, like I said, we're gonna have more than, I do more than just this, you know, talk show shit. And like, I wanna let niggas know right now, none of this shit is like scripted, or we don't act none of this shit out. All this shit is 100% real. Sad to say. I wish I could make some of this shit up, but you know, my mind ain't that sick thinking of some shit like that. You know, a lot of people said do it. I said okay, fuck it. I'll do the Eddie Rude show. Why the fuck not? You know, people need to get something new. You know, nobody don't want to just see niggas do skits or movies and shit like that with funny. I can give you funny shit and be dead fucking serious talking to you, because that's just me. I don't need to, you know, change up my whole act. You know. But and a lot of women been asking me, are you like the Eddie Rude person daily? I'm gonna answer that shit right now. A lot of motherfuckers, like a lot of women, like Beyonce has this thing where she's Beyonce, but then she calls herself Sasha Fierce or whatever. And Sasha Fierce she said that's two different people. I think that's the dumbest fucking answer you can give a motherfucker, because that shows, like, that makes you sound crazy, because motherfucker, it ain't nothing, there's no such thing as two different people. That's just my personality. I can talk to you about the deepest of conversations. I can talk about serious shit, but I really just give y'all funny shit, because it's too much serious fucked up things that's going on in the world, so y'all need funny. So if I might say bitch a zillion motherfucking times, to say hooah a zillion motherfucking times, it's not because I don't think every woman's a bitch or hooah all the goddamn time, or I don't see every woman like that. You know, it's just the hoes I come across that I'm talking to. So if a woman, cause I had a woman text me the other day, she was like, "Dude, why you always say bitches and hoes? Is that what you think you are?" And I was like, "I've never called you a bitch. You a lovely young woman." So, and there's a lot of motherfuckers who think that about me. That's not me. It's just, that's a part of my personality. I can do funny. I can be serious, and I can just be shy and just don't want to talk to you black ass. But I really just give y'all the funny side of me. Eddie Rude, as an overall person, is more than just bitches, hoes, sex talk, and, you know, looking at, you know, gay faggots, you know, rape each other and dance on fucking sofas and shit. Rape sofas. So, you know, I just wanted to let motherfuckers know that, you know, I respect all my women, black, white, Asian, Mexican, or brown, whatever you want to call yourselves, you know what I mean. It's all good. I love all y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all people know that Eddie Rude is not rude 24/7. You know, my mom and my sister and all, I got a lot of women in my family. They raised young pimping better than that. But I will be quick to call a bitch out. You know, that's just me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So if y'all still take offense to what I said, even though I'll let it be known that that's not Eddie Rude 24/7, you know, fuck yourself. You know, you too uptight, man. Take that dick out your ass, motherfucker. Go get some dick, because you worried about this pimping too much. But anyway, like I said, we doing the Eddie Rude versus series. Me and James Mitchell got to come up with a different type of agreement with the MMA shit. You know what I mean? I'm not really with the whole mad, oiled up, and wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not with that gay shit. You know, we might come up with something different when me and him go at it. You know, no pause needed on that. You know, like I said, but you know, I know this one girl. She does like marathons or half marathons. I told her, let's do a half marathon wherever you want to run at. We can go from Alameda to Oakland, or Alameda to San Leandro, non-stop running. Whoever's quit, you know, is a pussy. You know, gotta give it up for the winner or whatever. So I'm doing that. I told you I'm doing the pho challenge. I'm doing big ass fucking 15-pound burritos and shit like that. I'm gonna whip that ass. Jaren, or not Jaren, bleep that out. Sorry, Stu. I'm not gonna call you Stuart Scott. Stu. Gangster Stu. If you wanna box or hoop or whatever, we can do that shit. I'm gonna spank your ass. What's some other shit we can do, James, that I don't know about? What else?
Rap battle.
Oh, yeah, right. All you local rapping ass niggas, or you niggas who don't stay in California, who want to come to Cali just to battle Eddie Rude, I don't rap. I'm gonna let y'all know that I don't rap. But off the top of the dome, I can give y'all something. Deshawn Raw, I'm gonna come back to you too. When it comes to this funny shit, let me repeat that again. When it comes to this funny shit, I can't be touched. Point blank, period. Ain't nobody really fucking with this Eddie Rude shit. I don't know a whole lot that can fuck with me when it comes to just being funny overall. You got the stand-up comedians who just do the stand-up comedian shit and wherever they go, but I'm more than that. I can do a show like I'm doing now and make it funny. I can do a skit and they feed me bullshit lines. I'm gonna make the shit funny. I can do a porno, and guess what? I can make the shit funny. So whatever we want to do, you know, like I said, if you want to fuck with me on a competition level, we can do that. But also, I'm one of them type of niggas who, you know, who want to bring black people together at the same time. Don't think I'm pussing out because I'm trying to bring unity. Because we can go on some real street shit too, and on back and forth, and I'll rip your ass to shreds. That's just the way it is, my brother. But if we want to do some real linking up shit and, you know, come together and we can collaborate, because your cameramen suck, man. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I'm not putting James in this situation, but if you really need a real cameraman, my man James Mitchell is the shit. So yeah, so you know, I'm willing to battle anybody. All you club promoters, you know, if y'all need booking for funny niggas, you know, to talk shit at your goddamn clubs and pop bottles and pour it on naked bitches, me and James Mitchell are available at Eddie Rule _ Rule 510 at Outlook, or the Underground Post. Hit us up on one of those, you club promoters, because we don't mind pouring some alcohol on some hoes. You know, I'm not paying shit. You pay me to pour the alcohol on the hoes. We will come. So, yeah, we doing a whole lot of shit. We doing the homeless weakest link very soon. We were supposed to do it today, but we had some issues. You know, silly nigga shit as usual. But you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. But you know, we improvise, we make shit happen. I want to shout out to all the hoes I don't fuck. You know, I love you hoes for making, because y'all made this show actually happen. To do the wild shit y'all done with me, y'all made it happen, not me. Because I'm down for anything. For y'all to come out and do it, I appreciate it. All my supporters, all my future supporters, I love y'all too. What else we got to really rap about right quick, James? Anything we need to mention?
You got the Day in the Life of Eddie Rude.
Oh yeah, the Day in the Life. Yeah, the Day in the Life of Eddie Rude. I'm not looking for a whole lot of viewers on that. You know, I know y'all into that funny shit. So y'all can just do look at the show and my future skits. The Day in the Life of Eddie Rude was just some shit I was fucking around with. I'm just gonna do it just off the strength of just doing videos or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a whole lot of crazy shit coming up in the future. I'm doing one skit where I get a tattoo, and I'm not gonna give y'all. That's a secret. That's gonna be my funniest. I don't know if should we make that into an episode or a skit.
I think you make it just as a skit just by itself.
Yeah, that's gonna be the funniest thing I'm gonna ever film. I'm in the works right now. This is a true story. I'm in the works. Eddie Rude would probably never really do a porno, but Eddie Rude is in the works on doing something. What's it called? TMFers? Where the bitch look like a full-blown man, but she really got a vagina.
Oh, FTM fuckers.
Yeah, FTM fuckers. Now, FTM fuckers is basically a woman who was born a woman, but she got her shit done up to make her outside look like a straight man, but she still got the vagina that she was born with. She didn't create, she was born with. And they do porn on like that. Now, James Mitchell came into me with this idea on I should do the skit. I'm thinking of really doing the skit, but like I said, I don't think that shit's gonna be funnier than the tattoo scenario. Even though y'all don't even know what I'm doing in the tattoo scenario, y'all just think I'm getting the tattoo. But it's Eddie Rude. I gotta make it funny. But more than likely, I'm gonna get some flunky that works with us to do that shit. I'm not fucking no dude like that. I'm not, even though it's not gay, but it's like, yeah, you know, come on, man, shit. What you want me to do? You really want me to fuck a guy that's really a girl? I don't know about that. But anyway, you know, I really don't even want to stop filming. I got so much I want to talk about. But you know, I guess we gotta wrap it up. You know, James gotta go fuck some hoes. I gotta go back in the goddamn traffic, which is about to be a goddamn bitch, because I'd be damned if I'm staying out in Oakland. You ghetto ratchet ass motherfuckers. I'll be shooting motherfuckers for no goddamn reason. But yeah, this is the Eddie Rude Show. We gonna be back I'm not gonna guarantee y'all another episode, but you know we might come back with another one next week, or maybe the week after, cause Eddie Rule is a busy man. Also, he's gonna be taking a vacation with his family, so you know it's gonna be hard to see me. But if you see me on the streets, let it be known that y'all fuck with me. The T-shirts, the Eddie Rule Show, and the Underground Post will be making up coming soon. So if y'all want to order some of those, get those, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we looking for a female co-host. We got one in mind, but if anybody else see the show, want to be a co-host, but a female, not gay, but an actual woman with titties and breasts, no boy pussy. I heard that shit the other day. One faggot tried to get at me. He was like, "You want some of this boy pussy?" And I guess that means his asshole. But no, I don't fuck with that. But yeah, we looking for a female co-host too. You gotta be open-minded. I'm just gonna say that. So be on the look for that. We gonna have a female co-host very soon. But yeah, this is the Eddie Rule Show, and we out, motherfuckers.